Good morning, everyone. Jai Shri Ram. I'll continue to recite verses 45 to 73 from the 9th chapter, Inner Buildings of Ravana's House, from Sunderkand of Valmiki Ramayana, and explain its meaning. Verses 45 to 73. Vyata Gurupina Sakra Prakirnavara Bhushanaha Panavyapam Kaleshu Nidra Apayata Chetashaha व्यात्ततिलकाः काश्चित् काचिद् उदपान्तः नपुराः पार्श्वै गलितहाराः च काश्चित् परं योषितः मुखाहारत्ता च अन्याः कश्चित् पृतस्तवाशसः वित्तरशनादामाः किशोर्य इव वाहिताः सुकुण्डलधराः च अन्या विचिन्नमिदत्खजः गज इंद्रमिंदा फुल्लालता इव महावने चंद्र अंशु किरण आभाः च हाराः कांशचित उत्कटाः हंसा इव बभूव शुप्ताः स्तनमध्येषु योषिताम् अपरशाम च वैदर्याः कादम्बा इव पक्षिणीः हेमसूत्राणि च अन्यासां चक्रवाका इव अभवन् हंसकारण्डव आकीर्णाः चक्रवाक उपशोभिताः आपगा इव च ता रेजुर जधर्नैः पुलिनैर इव किङ्किणीजालशङ्काशाः ता हेमविपुल अम्बुजाः भावग्राहा यशः तीराः सुप्ता नद्य इव आबभूः मृदुष्ट अङ्गेषु कांशाञ्चित् कुच अग्रेषु च संसिस्ताः बभूरभूषणानि इव शुभाभूषणराजयः अंशुकान्ताः च कांशचीन मुखमारुतकम्पिताः उपरि उपरि वक्तानां व्याधूयन्ते पुनः पुनः ताः पादका इव उद्धद्युताः पत्तीनां रुचिरप्रभाः नानावर्णस्वर्णानां वक्तबुलेषु रेचिरे ववलूगः च अत्र कांशाचित् कुण्डलानि शुभ आर्चिषां मुखमारुतसंसर्गान् मन्दं मन्दं सुयोषितां शङ्कर आशवगन्धः प्रत्याशुभिः सुखः तासां वदन निःश्वासः शिशेवे रावणं तदा रावण आनन शङ्काः च काश्चित् रावण योषितः मुखानि स्म सपन्नीनाम उपाधित्वन पुनः पुनः अत्यर्थं शक्तमनसो रावणे तावरश्रियः अस्तौतन्ताः सपन्तीनाम प्रियम् एव आचरं तदाह बाहुन उपनिधाय अन्यः पारिहार्य विभूषिता अंशकानि च रम्याणि प्रबद्धाः तत्र शिशिरेः अन्या वक्षसि च अन्यस्थास्या तस्याः काचित् पुनरभुजम् अपरात्व अङ्कम अन्यशाः तस्याः च अपि अपरा भुजो उरुपार्श्वकटिष्ठनम् अन्योन्यस्य समाश्रिताः परस्परनिविष्टि अन्यो मदश्रेण वश अनुगाः अन्योन्यस्य अङ्गसम्पर्शात् प्रीयमाणाः शुभद्यमाः एकप्तभुजा सर्वाः शुशुभुः तत्र योषितः अन्योन्यभुजसूत्रेण श्रीमालाग्रहीता हि सा माला इव ग्रथिता सूत्रे शुशुभे मत्तश्चतापदा ललानां माधवे मासि फुल्लानां वायुसेवनात् अन्योन्यमाला ग्रहीतं संसक्तकृशुम् उच्चयम् व्यतिवेष्टित शुकस्थम् अन्योन्यभ्रमर आकुलम् आशितवनम् इव उदद्युतं श्रीवनं रावणस्य तथा उचतेष्व अपि सुव्यक्तं न तासां योषितां तदा विवेकः शक्य आद्ययोम भूषण अङ्ग अम्बरस्त्रजाम् रावणे सुखसंविष्टे ताः स्त्रियो विविधप्रभाः ज्वलन्तः काञ्चना दीपाः प्रेक्षन्त अनिमिषा इव राजर्षिः पिङ्गदेवनाम गन्धर्वाणां च योषितः राक्षसां च अभवन् कन्याः तस्य कामवशं गताः युद्धकामेन ताः सर्वा रावणेन हताः स्त्रियः समदा मदनेनैव मोहिताः काश्चिदागताः न तत्र काचित् प्रपदा पश्यः वीर्य उपन्नेन गुणे लब्धा न च अन्यकामा अपि च अन्यपूर्वा विना वर अर्हां जनक आत्मजामतु न च अकुलीना न च हीनरूपा न अदक्षिणा न अनुपचारयुक्ता भार्या अभवत् तस्य न हीनसत्त्वा न च अपि कान्तस्य न कामनीया बभूव बुद्धिः तु हरेः ईश्वरस्य इति ईदृशी राघवधर्मपत्नी इमा यथा राक्षसराजभार्याः सुजातम् अस्य इति हि साधुबुद्धैः पुनः च सो अचिन्तयद आर्तरूपो ध्रुवं विशिष्टा गुणतो हि स्थिता अथयम् अस्याम कत्वान महात्मा लङ्काश्वरः कष्टम अनार्यकर्म इति वाल्मीकि रामायणे आदिकाव्ये सुन्दरकाण्डे 9 सर्गः which means those women with disheveled large thick garlands and scattered excellent jewels during the time of drinking, dancing over with consciousness stolen by sleep. Best women with disturbed scared sacred marks, tilaka on forehead became with displaced anklets became with necklaces fallen off to side. Some other women became tied with pearl necklaces, some others became with tied up waist ornaments and resembled young female horses who had walked long. Some others wearing nice earrings with flower garlands that were torn and disturbed resembled creepers tread upon by an elephant in a big forest. Big pearl necklaces with the radiance of moon rays in the middle of breast of some other women shone like sleeping swans. And of some other women, necklaces made with cat's eye gems resembled birds called kadambas, and for some other golden chains were like chakravaka birds. Those women with buttocks resembling sand dunes shone like rivers filled with swans and birds called karandas and decorated by chakravaka birds. Those sleeping women shone like rivers with their smiles as flower birds, with golden jewelry as big lotuses, with their behaviors as crocodiles, with fame as banks. Auspicious line of decoration which were on smooth parts of some other women and on nipples were like jewelry. Edges of clothing worn by them, disturbed by air from breathing of some other women, were being fluttered again and again on their faces. Those edges of clothes with various beautiful colors shone at the base of Ravana's wives' throats like hoisted flags of beautiful shine. Here earrings of some beautiful women with a good glory also moved lightly due to the air from breathing of those women. Then comforting breath from the face of those women by nature fragrant with the smell of liquor made of Sharkara served Ravana. Some women of Ravana smelled co-wives' faces again and again, imagining them to be face of Ravana. Those best women with greatly devoted mind in Ravana, then not being on own will, brought delight only to their co-wives. Some other women slept there, making as pillows their arms decorated with bracelets and beautiful clothes. Another woman slept on another's bosom. Again, another woman slept on her shoulder. Another woman slept on another woman's thighs, and another slept on her breast. Overcome with heat and friendship, they resorted to thighs, sides, waist, and back of one another, with mutual limbs placed on one another. That garland of women tied with the rope of each other's shoulders shone like a flower garland with dragon's flies on it tied in thread. That group of women of Ravana, tied by each other as garland with mixed group of flowers, with beautiful shoulders and weeded promiscuously, hair like an exalt garden, with a flower garland tied together of creepers in bloom due to the caress of Lord of Wind in the vernal in the month of Vaishakha, with entwined beautiful trees. Then it was not possible to make clear the knowledge of jewelry, body parts, and clothes of those women, even for those used to them. While Ravana slept comfortably, golden lamps shining brilliant, were as though seeing without closing eyes those women of various clothes. Women of royal sages, Brahmanas and demons, and of Gandharvas, of Rakshasas, all those unmarried girls surrendered from lust to Ravana. All those women had been stolen by Ravana with a desire for war. Some, together with heat of youth, obtained Ravana, being desired by God of love. There even one woman had not been obtained forcefully by the strong Ravana, except for that daughter of Janaka, Sita. Every other woman had been obtained by her character alone, and there was no woman who had desire in another man, and there was none with another lover. And there was no wife of his without a good lineage. There was no one with less beauty, no one without skill, no one without service, none with low intellect, no one without causing desire to lover. Following thought occurred to Hanumana with a pious mind. It would have been good for this Ravana if the virtuous wife of Rama had been left happy with her husband in the same such manner as these wives of king of Rakshasas. Hanumana became gloomy and thought thus: Sita is definitely the best of virtues. Then this Lord of Lanka, even though being great otherwise, did an evil and ungentlemanly deed with her. Thus, the ninth chapter in Sunderkand of Valmiki Ramayana is complete. Jai Shri Ram.